Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We are level 66 and a bit and we're running through bounties as you might expect. We're still on our way up to level 70, just generally pushing through everything that the game throws at us. The game is definitely getting a lot more tough, he says, noticing his health shooting down massively. But that's kind of normal as we approach level 70. The mobs get a lot more difficult to take down. They have a lot more health, and of course in the last episode we put difficulty up as well, so we'd be able to get better drops both in terms of gems and legendary items. Oh, yeah, we also got our awareness passive, so we've got a cheat death. That's good. And periodically we're throwing fish from off screen onto the mobs. It's definitely the way to do these things. It's a bit of a heat wave here in London at the moment, so apologies if I'm super shiny on camera. I am suffering with the heat. But that's not going to stop me playing. I've just downed a butt ton of coke, and that'll keep me going for a bit. Yep, that was a bit painful. Did not see those frozens in amongst all... Nope. In amongst all the mess that was on the ground. That was really hard to see. Yeah, don't care if we failed the event. We lived. That's the important thing for me. Jeez, what is it with everything trying to kill us all of a sudden? It's a lot of very painful things going on. I want a bigger weapon. I can't wait until we're level 70. I can't... There's so many things that I want to do with this character. Overkill? Maybe. Satisfying? Definitely. That is how I play. It's a good solid strike that our Maelstrom Cluster Arrow does. It's just, it doesn't feel like it does many. Like, it's not AoE, and I would always expect it to be AoE. And I know why it's not. It specifically says it's like a cluster one, so it goes out to do 3 and then it releases some rockets, and that's good and all. I just want it to do AoE damage as well, so we're gonna have to wait until we get AoE on our gear, I guess. Always disappointing when the circle vanishes as you arrive at it. Those flying fish are AoE though. I love that. I love that very much. We've engaged Gilgamesh Brimstone. Can't even see Gilgamesh Brimstone, but apparently we've engaged him. Normally I'd hope to at least have, I don't know, a couple of dates first, you know, get to know. Straight to the engagement. Society's gone the way of the Dark Ages. I mean, we are thumping our way through with the damage. These illusionists are always the worst, especially when you're sort of struggling to kill them. We're not struggling to kill them, of course, but you know, it just feels even more pronounced because of the illusionist nature. No, thank you. There we go. Finally got him taken out. Just need 2 more and we're done with this bounty. And we should be level 67 as well in a fraction of a moment. Ooh, that wasn't quite enough to push us over. It's close though. It's very close. As soon as it's safe, we'll move on to the next bounty, but these guys are likely to do us significant harm before we leave if we don't take them out. There we go. That works for me. Okay. So, on to kill Azmodan? Sure. Before he gets, like, super, super dangerous. Scorpitox. That's a cool name for a scorpion dude. My name is Scorpitox. I'm here to sting you. That combination of poison and desecrator is kind of nasty. Let's get some fish on him. I'm going to be saying that all season. I'm going to apologize now, but I'm going to be saying that all season. Fling the fish from off screen. Okay, definitely need to do something about these guys. Would have been nice to have that circle for a little bit of time. I'll take this one though. Oh my word, they vanish so quickly sometimes. It's kind of dangerous with that knockback. Okay. We'll call it safe enough to proceed. Just the teleporting guys left. We're going to do that chest before we go in. We're not going to gain a level from Azmodan, so may as well take advantage of this. Ooh, fire chains as well. These guys are not nice. And with all that teleporting they do as well. I don't care that the event failed. We're gonna live through this. That's the important thing. Yeah, this is a point where Healthlink's being annoying. I can say that for certain. Of course, didn't really help them, did it? Jeez. Just a taste, was it? Let's get our reinforcing turrets out. Jeez, that was quite painful. That was just a taste. Like, don't make me a cocktail. I'm fine with the tap water, thanks. Okay, on our way down to Azmodan. Now, this is another fight that's normally quite straightforward, but because it's going to be drawn out, it will get a lot more complicated. So, fingers crossed, everyone. Wow, that hits really hard. And of course, all the blood, of course, that's coming in, that's just not going to be of any use to us. Nor is him peeing on us. I don't mind those little bits. Okay, he's over half gone. Where are my fish? Where are my fish from off camera? There's some fish. No, he's also throwing fish from off camera. That's not fair. He's nearly gone. I do like this fight when it goes on a bit. It's probably one of the more interesting fights, I'd say. There we go. Splattered him open. Right, is there anything here that we can use? Ooh, we'll use that, yeah. And we'll use that one as well. So that's a big damage boost all across. Let's swap out the stash of knives now. That bow is an increase in damage. We lose life per hit though, so I think... And we lose a significant amount of toughness, so we'll hold off on that just for the moment. The other changes though, they've been solid. Okay, let's go clear the icy pit. So nearly 67.5. Let's be very careful about these guys because they are ranged. No, geez, no, we're getting knocked around all over the place. That is a bad day right there. Let's keep our damage reduction up as much as we can. I'm so glad I kept that life on hit thing that we've got going. Especially with these guys dragging us around all over the place. That is really, really inconsiderate of them. We're just about holding it together. I might have gone a little bit too far forwards too quickly. I do admit that that was entirely on me. But we're bringing it back. Teleporter and Vortex. He's all over the place and he's dragging us all over the place. Our life on hit is definitely doing wonders for us at the moment. Come on, just a little bit more fish. There we go, got him. Blimey. Blimey, that was a bit rotten. They had quite a lot of health and they were quite nasty. The amount that they hurt isn't so much of a problem, but when they're living for so long, you just end up kind of stuck in a cycle of trying to whittle them down like a battle of attrition. Not necessarily a bad thing, but not always the kind of thing you want to look for. Some of these fights have taken so long, we're getting time to put 2 lots of fish in them. Later on, when we've got better cooldown reduction, that'll be kind of normal, but at this stage, I certainly wouldn't be expecting it. Oh, thanks, mate. I mean, just go on, you know, drop a giant snowball on my face. Nothing says you care like a mini avalanche. No, I'm not going to stay in that. It's just asking for trouble. What Cormac means by I saw the light and it turned me back is he fell over and nearly died, but because he's only a minion, it doesn't actually matter. Eventually, we'll get it so that he doesn't even do that. We'll get him the Templar relic that keeps him alive permanently. Mostly just so that he doesn't end up sleeping on the job, because he is just supposed to be a little heal bot for us. Geez, yeah, in terms of killing speed, things are significantly stronger than I would have expected. Or we're significantly weaker. It might actually be worth us dropping the difficulty down after this bounty set, just to finish off the last couple, so we're not just grinding forever on the same mobs. Of course, if we find a decent item, then that might change. Yeah, we're only 2 bounties into this. I mean, they're really going for it, aren't they? It would have made a huge difference if we'd been able to find the Bombardier's rucksack. Just getting more sentries out, I think, would significantly improve our speed through these mobs. But this last bit always was a bit of a grind. I don't know. I'm in 2 minds. Let's have a look. Do we have any? A little bit more damage. No, you know what? We're going to drop it down. We're going to drop it down, and that's just going to make it flow a little bit better. And it'll still be a grind for the last couple of levels, but it won't feel like a chore. And that's really what I want to avoid. I want to avoid it feeling like a chore. So let's so master down to, I suppose we could put it back to hard. Yeah, let's put it back on hard. We'll just blitz through the last couple of levels. And then we can bump it back up once we've re-geared. Okay, so we were messing around over here. We could start by killing Azmodan again. This will go much faster this time. It doesn't actually feel like it's doing that much difference, but trust me, it is. Look at them. They're already half dead. And then there's the danger level coming from them as well, so I can relax a little bit more. Not that it's really a problem, because we do have our cheat death, but it's all stuff to consider. It does mean we're only going to get 1 set of bounties this episode, but we should still be making progress, which is the important thing. Lovely stuff. Couple of fish from off camera. Yeah, I mean, most of the mobs are going down a lot faster. So our speed for getting experience is going to be significantly higher just because we're actually killing mobs. Rather than, I don't know, playing pat cake with them. No, we don't want to be right there. Come on, guys. Stop with the nightmarish. I've had way too much nightmarish already today. Ooh, chest armor. Let's have a look at you. Oh, chainmail. Whoopie-doo. I mean, I'm going to wear it because of that toughness boost, but if chest armors could disappoint, then Blackthorns would. I mean, but close second is going to be chainmail. Especially in hardcore. It's like earning a survival bonus for nearly dying. It's nice, but the game's not really built around that for hardcore characters. You're not supposed to be sailing that close to the wind. Get some fish in. And some big ass clusters. Still not really liking the whole fire chains thing. But those guys are certainly a bit easier to work with. Ooh, look at that, we are nearly level 68. Alright, let's scurry on down to Azmodan, say hello. Hello, mate. I know we were here just a moment ago, but things have changed. The world is different now. And we're taking his health down significantly faster. No peeing. I mean, the difference in the mob survivability is so profound. And there he goes. Oh, we are full of stuff. Okay. Well, let's quickly pop back and sell some things. Make some space, and then we'll carry on running through bounties. I didn't quite finish this off in terms of getting a new level, but we're not far away. Whole bunch of things. I saw a quiver in there. We'll have a look at that. No, it's not very good. I'll take that. That's a pretty solid upgrade. Okay, pushing on. Let's go kill Obus the Mighty. Oh, wrong way. That was close. Yeah, my hatred is pretty high, actually. I think we'll be just fine. Of course, each one of these mobs that we're killing is a potential death's breath. And when I say mobs, I mean the elite mobs, of course. The other ones, it's really not going to happen. Although at this difficulty level, it's really not going to be that much of a likelihood. Okay, 2 levels to go until level 70. And then we can re-gear and blitz through the Chapter 2 objectives. Oh, my cat is being crazy over on the side. Nearly knocked my beer keg over. He's an old man. I wouldn't have thought he could actually jump like that, but apparently he can. Right, seeing as that's a vaguely safe place, let's pull that across. Right, just 1 second. Have to clear all that up later. Just stuff that he's knocked over. I don't mind, though. He's a happy cat. I'd rather he got some sunshine if that's what he wanted. Oh, and now you're coming back, mate, are you? You gonna come over? Or are you going up there? Well, I don't mind. Just make up your mind. Okay, still looking for this Obis the Mighty. Luckily, there's plenty of mobs for us to kill, so the numbers aren't really going to be a problem. Okay, just a few more and him. Yeah, the vault's just a little bit too far sometimes for what I'd want. Ooh, Frozen's, watch out for that. Got my own frozen technique. Fish from the sky. Okay, let's go to the Cursed Garrison. Up or down? Up, I think. Yeah, it's the Cursed Chest up here. We've done this one before. So we'll wait for our various skills to come back, just so that we're properly refreshed. In the meantime, let's have a look at our other options for gearing. Actually, yeah, if we can get that in as well, why the hell not? Give us a bit of extra dexterity too, sure. And this is the point where multi-shot would be absolutely amazing. But flinging fish from off screen also works quite well. Okay, we definitely didn't get the numbers that we need. But our life per hit is keeping us in very good health. Drop some fish from the sky. And 56 isn't terrible at this level. And at this point, the leveling curve is very much against us. Okay, let's get the first guy. I was in the middle of something. Fine. I'll get most of you killed first, and then I'll do it. And the turrets do a pretty damn good job by themselves. Anything on these corpses? No. Yeah, Captain Hell, I'd love to stick around and fight, but we really don't need to. We've already got a task at hand, so let's focus primarily on that. And even this, it does take a while to kill the mobs, but it's nowhere near the level of grindiness that we had on Master difficulty level. And really, it just comes down to the skill choices that you've got. If we'd not gone with this and we were picking something that's a bit more practical, then yeah, sure, we totally could have done it. But I want to stick with these abilities as we gear up. You know, I don't just want to use something else as a crutch until such a point as we're ready to switch across to them. I don't think that's the way that that we're going to play this season. Oh, alright, teleporter dudes. Smack. There we go. More death breaths. We can't bolt up that, unfortunately. If we were Barbarian and we had Leap, we'd be fine, but okay, let's grab this. Oh, come on. That last one should have been taken care of. Well, Cormac should have gotten in the way of the fireball. Okay. We could go back to help Captain Hale just very quickly at the end and get that extra experience. I think we'll do that actually. Because you don't need to stay here for the entire fight, you just need to come in at the end and mop up. Demonic Hellbearer is down. Oh, Labyrinth. He's so adorable. Hit him with a fish. Cool. Little spot of extra experience. Okay, finally onto the Icefall Caves. Stand back, get some Maelstrom arrows in. It's all gravy. It's a shame the rockets can't double back and hit the same mob. I mean, it'd probably be a bit overpowered if they could, but... yeah, nightmarish and having me trapped in a corner. Not great with charges. Luckily, they're not really in a position to do enough damage for us to worry about too much. We are going to get some fish on these guys, though. Okay, the big one is gone. And the also big one is gone. We are edging closer to that level 70, aren't we? 68.5, just 1.5 levels to go. Okay, nice. Let's ignore that chap. He'll probably follow us up anyway. Smack, smack, smack. And some fish. Ah, cool. Some more elite mobs. Health link, that's fine. Almost gone anyway, there we go. One dies, the rest just pop. We must be getting close to the way down by now. Yeah, it's up and around this way, I'm assuming. Not going to use an entire fish salvo on one guy. I'll save that for when we get down into the next area. Damage boost over this side. Let's move on in. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I picked the Demon Hunter this season, is the mobility for us to be able to move between the zones as they appear. Oh, we are chock-a-block with stuff again. Alright, let's grab the Death's Breath at least. We'll grab that Pool of Reflection and we'll head back temporarily.
I can't do that here.
Let's make a little bit of space. And drop these off. So all we've really got to do is just finish killing the various mobs in here. And there is 12 of them left. Of course, I'm also going to grab all the loot. There's no reason to leave that alone. Alright. That's okay. I could have sworn... Yeah. Burrowing. Hiding by cheating. You've not got much health left. There we go. And that, as they say, is that. Right, let's go back, hand this in. So we're 1.3 levels away. Probably the next episode we'll get up to level 70. I expect that's going to be a natural thing that happens. Let's have a look. What belt is that? Insatiable belt. It's not terrible. Let's use that. We'll hand these various bits in as well, though. I don't think there's anything else worth us changing over to. We're in that weird transition period where there's not really any worthwhile loot. But that is going to be it for this episode. Apologies that we stepped up and then stepped down. I mean, I thought hopefully the speed increase for experience would offset the longer grind, but it just wasn't quite as enjoyable. And I do think it's important that these things are enjoyable while you're playing them. So we did the step back down. Of course, once we're level 70 and re-gear ourselves, we'll be ramping things back up again. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.